Let's do a practice of making space, allowing space for whatever it is that's coming up. There are lots of reasons why our thoughts and our energy and fear are so compelling. It makes sense when we understand our nervous systems and what threat feels like and the uncertainty of what's happening right now in our lives and in the world. Makes sense that we'd be kind of fired up and that our nervous systems would be affected. And there's a universal experience of what's happening, and there's also our very personal experience. The things that are being triggered right now for people in part depend on our past experience and on our experience with looking and being present with what's going on inside, our healing and our understanding of our system and the mechanisms that happen, of our willingness and readiness to be present with what's here. So there's certainly a wide variety of experience, and there is a lot of commonality in our experience as well. Take some deep breaths and notice your body, notice your breath. We experience thought through the mind. There's words and images, and we also experience our reaction and responses to that through our bodies. Notice your forehead and eyes. Notice the energy behind the forehead of your thoughts right now in this moment. And notice that these are occurring in the space around your head, the front of the face, in the center of your head. And notice if you can open up some space for this to be present in your attention right now, just exactly as it is. Sometimes our thoughts are kind of stirred up, other times they're calm. Sometimes we're thinking about things that generate pleasant sensations and energies. Other times it's something else. And that all of this is arising and being noticed in this kind of a witnessing mode. So we have the thought, there's a response in the body, an energetic response, and there's also this noticing. A different layer of the mind is observing what's going on. And notice the flow of air in your nose. Notice how it feels when cooler air flows over the membranes of your nose. And bring your attention into your jaw and your mouth. We can notice physical sensations like wetness in the mouth or a swallow. There's a movement to that. And we can also notice energetically what it feels like in the whole area of our speech. We might be feeling some kind of tension or a held quality in that area of our body. There's often energy here when there's a fear about speaking out. Is that safe? to say what we're feeling. It's so interesting to see what energies are present and then what thoughts are linked to that. And what thoughts are present and what energies and feelings are reacting or responding to the thoughts. It's like we're a scientist of our internal experience, learning about our habits of the mind, of our processes, what it is that seems to trigger a certain kind of energy or certain types of thoughts. See if you can open up or keep a space open for this kind of observing. Not being in denial. If we're wishing it was different, then allowing yourself to notice that. As well as on the thoughts, we can focus as well on the body. Notice what it feels like in the muscles of the forehead or in the hinges of your jaw or down into your throat. We certainly have words and thoughts about our experience right in this moment. And we also have the energy or the direct experience without the words. Bring your attention into the back of your neck, the large muscles of the back. Notice if there's any energy or sensation in that area. And hold that space for yourself to notice what's happening and to notice if there are words or images that come up. Coming back to the face, the forehead and eyes, the nose, the mouth and the throat. Notice what's happening in this space. What your senses are perceiving, the energy that may be here. Acknowledging the response in thoughts and also directly focusing on the experience without words. And giving yourself permission to allow this practice to unfold however it is. If it feels too intense, to go directly into a sensation. Allow yourself to notice that, and maybe notice the edges of something, or notice your breath for a moment. Open your eyes. We're simply opening and holding a space for our experience as it is, however it is, right now. If it feels okay, bring your attention into your chest, to your heart area, the heart center. Notice that it is a certain area, a certain location where this is happening. Notice that there is space all around, above, below, to the front and the sides and the back. No sensation goes on infinitely into space. If it feels okay, put your attention right there in the center of the chest, the area protected by the rib cage. Let the thought move into the background and be present with the energy itself. Let's stay in the heart center for a bit, noticing what's happening. Notice your whole body and all of the sense perceptions and energy in your body. And notice if it's okay to focus right now on the heart center and any energy or experience that might be going on there. It's natural for thought to come in. See if you can allow that to be a bit more in the background for a moment. Experiencing the energy in the heart center in that whole area, whatever the experience is, without the thoughts and words. Hold this space for yourself as you're noticing and directly experiencing the heart center right now. There's no right or wrong way to have our experience. If this feels too intense and you're moving into thought, that's fine. Take a few deep breaths, relax. And if words or images come up, just for now, see if you can move them to the side. Experience your heart center without the words that come up around it. And notice your breath. Notice how it feels when you come in to awareness of the cool flow of in-breath in the nose. How when we take a deep breath, we can feel the rib cage expanding, the muscles of the stomach opening, lengthening. And as we breathe out, we can let our whole system settle, head to toes, let go and relax. As we move back a bit into the perspective of the witness again, we can notice what our experience has been. We can notice that with awareness of thoughts, and we can also remember and notice the experience without thought so much. See if you can open the space for yourself. Whatever our own personal experience is, notice if you can be okay with that. There really is no right or wrong way to have your experience in the moment. There's just what it is that's here. And as we move out into the day, bring this awareness with us. It's awareness of our breath and relaxing in the body. This space of allowing our experience to be present as it is. And then when you're ready, open your eyes.